What's up, everyone? It's Lord Vapors with Drakomar. Now it's time for an episode of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time, we defeated Phantom Ganon with no damage. Totally destroyed him. And got the Prelude of Light, as well as messed around a bit in a graveyard trying to grave rob people. And not doing well at it, because I was a bit rusty at that. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to be going on and going to try to go to try to get the Lens of Truth, as well as other items, other important quests and stuff to do. There is a lot of stuff, as you would have guessed, in this game to get. We're going to be riding our horse through this ghostly Hyrule field, the moon rising. I have been working on Street Fighter and matchups. I can now fight enemies that both the AI and other people have not been able to fight with Ryu, so my Ryu has improved. I still could work on Tekken, but I had a huge thing on jobs today, and I'm having to research a lot of information on jobs. I've recently joined LinkedIn, and I'm planning on joining Twitter for social networking purposes. I'm also, I still have no idea what happened to Gabe. I still don't know what happened to that. What else am I planning to do? I am planning on, we need a Song of Storms here. So we're gonna have to go back in time to go get it. And, I'm sorry, it's a bit late. We're gonna go up, right, left, up. Outside of this place, of course, because we cannot warp in there. Cannot warp. There's certain places you cannot warp. That's one of them. Another place you cannot warp is in Ganon's Tower. Ganon's Tower. You cannot warp there. So we can go back to the Temple of Team. The Temple of Time is basically a portal through time for one who has the Master Sword. If you have the Master Sword, you can basically get this. You can travel back and forth through time. But to do so, you must mess with the pedestal and smash the Master Sword in and out of it. If we smash the Master Sword into the pedestal, suddenly we have this giant blue light. And then we shrink into a tiny imp! Into a little funny man. Anyway, we are going to go out of this Temple of Time with its triangled windows and go into outside into the marketplace, the courtyard, and then into the marketplace at night with little dogs roaming around. And of course the couple that's twirling about. It's kind of creepy to think that the couple will probably be the Redeads in the future. The Redeads. Anyway, now we have restored the landscape to daylight. We are going to be going out through these passageways and out towards the main Hyrule field so that we can go into Kakariko Village. Now, why is it important that we go to Kakariko Village? Well, in Kakariko Village, we can pick up the Song of Storms, and that's used to get to a certain area of the game that we have yet to explore that isn't really a main official temple. But it's important nonetheless. A little bit important. Well, it's important because of the item in there, not really because of the actual location. The new Zelda games. People always like to tout the new and improved. It's new and it's improved because it's new. Not always the case. Hyrule Warriors and the next Zelda game afterwards have definitely proven that. I'll explain why after we talk to this guy and get the Song of Storms, or at least play the Song of Storms. You have to play A down up, A down up. I don't know why you can't do this as an adult to do this, but you can only do this as a child. And with that, we drain the well. Yes, the well. This is our first real use of the Song of Storms. We didn't get it before, but it's like it doesn't really have a use until after you start draining the well. Then it starts having a use. That's I correct myself. That's when you have a use for the Song of Storms. Now you're gonna jump into the well. And the well is deep and it's eerie and it's murky. The bottom of the well. Ooh, the bottom of the well. It's nasty. You know it is. Anyway, we'll wait for the spider. Turn around and jump strike it. And then we're gonna be going through this weird, eerie place. And there's gonna be these weird, like, faces that are like part hand, part face. And all this weird, nasty, grimy walls. And a weird mouth thing. With weird knuckles. And so we can play Lola's Lullaby. And then you can go right through the walls. And you can find stuff when you go through the walls. And there's a chest here that you can get. You go around and try to open this weird chest in this very eerie cages, and there's blood stains all over the walls. This place is clearly used as some kind of torture area. Like, this whole area is like absolutely messed up in a way, and it's got like this dungeon is not pleasant to be in. Mark my words, it's not pleasant, not even for me. And we can get some bombs, and we can move on. This is like my least favorite part of the game, this dungeon, just letting you know that. And then we can kill this skull. Especially because there's a lot of hidden places in this dungeon that stink. Lots of hidden places. Anyway, we're gonna get these bombs and go through these crawl spaces. You'll see a lot of these crawl spaces in Wind Waker. And, they're alright, but I just don't like these creepy, these shadow places. I've never liked them too much. I've never been always that big of a fan of them. Anyway, suddenly we get into this weird room, and suddenly it's an evil thing! It's nasty, it's the dead hand! It's icky! It's nasty, it's covered in blood, it looks terribly ugly, and has no taste. It's got weird hands with those giant crimson nails of doom, and the weird skulls of all the dead guys that they compressed down here. And then they consolidated all the dead guys that Ganon ever killed into this weird, nasty monster that somehow spewed Deku seeds. And then it's gonna raise its head in the air, and then suddenly it's gonna lower its head down to bite with its terribly painful teeth. And it's gross. And it's infectious. And you have to get grabbed by it to pull it out of the ground because it's trying to trap you. And you have to wait till it lowers its hideous teeth. And then it dies! The spin attack and slash the garbage out of it. And then suddenly a chest appears! And in the chest, there's something bizarre. It's weird. It's purple. It's the lens of truth. We could see the truth with it. We use it outside the well. Seeing the truth will cost magic powers. So press C again to stop using it. And so, with that, we can now go through many different illusions. This helps us see through illusions and find items inside this dungeon. Although it does not, the spider is not illusion, and it will beat you in the face. It'll beat you a lot. And going through the crawl space into the weird, hideous sewer of doom. The weird, hideous sewer of doom has lots of weird secrets in it you can see only with the lens of truth. And we're going to be looking with this weird, hideous sewer with this lens of truth, and we can find items, like we could find, and also chambers, like this chamber. And in this chamber is a new item. Da 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 da! We got bomb shoes. These are bombs. You saw them in Higher Warriors. They are running bombs. They run towards a location and explode. Although in this game they're a lot smaller and a lot faster. And here we have shadows of monsters that try to strangle us and beat us to death. Hoorah! Hoorah! And guess what? If you walk around this place, guess what happens? The monster does in fact go through the ceiling. The spider is being a menace. I can't hit it. Come on! Die! No! 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 Monster! Spider! Most annoying sculpture on Earth! Die! Die, die, die! 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 Come on! Just please! Please! Die! Thank you! And we got some nuts! That was so nuts! That was so worthless. That was nasty. We just lost a lot of life to that. It's a good thing we're not Seth. Oh, there's the nasty evil hand! There's the nasty wall master! He'll grab us and take us out of the dungeon and mess with her. Try to abduct us and sell us to something. Anyway.